Selamat sore, selamat datang ke YouTube channel Belajar Golf. Hari ini agak beda dari yang lain. Ini gue lagi pulang kantor, masih pakai lanyard. Gue lagi mau coaching session. Tapi coaching session kali ini bukan sama pro coach, tapi coachnya Pro-Pro. Wow.
A little bit that way.
Ya. Jadi seperti gue bilang, di video ini gue akan latihan sama coachnya Pro-Pro, yaitu Connell. Connell itu udah ngelatih banyak banget pemain di Indonesia dan juga di negara-negara lain. Tapi mungkin yang kalian kenal adalah dia coachnya Joey dari kecil, dan recently itu jadi coachnya Rorihi juga. Jadi sekarang Connell dan Rorihi itu bikin namanya Limitless Performance Institute. Dan mereka sebenarnya lumayan muter-muter, tapi mereka punya base camp baru, yaitu di permata hijau namanya Black Tea. Ini semua info-infonya akan gue taruh di link in bio, tapi ini gue kasih sedikit cuplikan tentang tempatnya.
I'm really excited to be here in Jakarta to start off the Limitless Performance Institute. So we've got a great opening venue at Black Tea. So that's where I'm going to be based here in Jakarta for the immediate future. We're hoping to get an outside venue very soon as well. And for all you golfers out there who are interested in getting a lesson with myself or coming down to see what I'm all about, just reach out to the channel and we'll be looking forward to seeing you.
Tapi intinya Limitless Performance Institute ini untuk pemain-pemain yang mau lebih bagus permainan golfnya. Untuk golfer-golfer yang mau belajar dari salah satu golf coach terbaik di Indonesia. Dan itu udah terbukti dari murid-muridnya yang sudah menang berkali-kali di level profesional. Dan di video ini gue ada 1 hour session sama dia, gue potong-potong, tapi sekaligus gue akan jelasin juga di driving range apa yang sebenarnya dia maksud, biar kalian juga lebih gampang cernanya. Jadi tanpa lama-lama lagi, silakan enjoy session gua sama Connell.
Good. So, my way of working is that let's see what the club face is doing first.
Okay, got it.
Club face is king, right? So
Yep.
that's going to hit the ball. So what we need to do is work out what the club face is doing consistently, so we can see why you hit the shots that you hit. Now what we're going to do is work out why it does that.
Okay.
So we're going to work it back.
Okay.
Set up. So classically, for somebody that is tending to hit lefts, the ball position's gone back.
Yeah.
So you're fairly central.
Yeah.
Ideally, you'd want to be more into this position, but I understand why that's happening.
Okay.
That's an offset, right?
Yeah.
So other than that, from the feet positioning, the knees, pelvis positioning, triangle of the arms, tilt of the shoulders, looks okay.
Okay.
Ball position would be the one thing there that would just sort of just jumps out and hits me, but it's mainly because of the shot that you hit.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's run the swing. Okay, so that to me is a big red flag right
Okay.
there. Okay, we've got a massive turn too early.
Yeah. Okay.
We've not set the golf club. In fact, the golf club's rolled flat.
Okay.
So if it's rolled flat, it hasn't got any chance of getting back on the inside.
Okay.
If anything, it's always gonna want to come this way.
Okay.
Okay, so what does that do? If we take it a little bit further, it's putting a lot of stress in this area here.
Okay.
The sequence is not complete.
Okay.
So now we have an issue as far as how do we sequence the downswing. So from there, as we come down, you can see the arms are moving much faster than everything else. And the body just really is stalled out. Can't really do a lot to control that coming through.
Nah, jadi tadi udah di breakdown, Coach Chris itu bilang bahwa gua itu terlalu flat ke belakangnya. Jadinya kalau kita terlalu flat, agak susah untuk kita ke impact position yang bagus. Karena kalau flat, hampir 100% itu kecenderungannya adalah kita balik lagi ke sini. Kita balikin badan kita
out to in swing path. Dan otomatis juga dengan gini, gue tuh udah cepet banget rotasi, semua shoulder gue, hipsnya jadi telat, semua pokoknya jadi nggak in sync sama sekali perputaran badannya.
So posture-wise, looking pretty good. You're nice and comfortable here.
Oke.
Yeah, I like a little bit of sitting down there. Nice balance. Yeah. Okay, so that's where it all goes a little bit astray. So the shoulders have turned, as we saw from the front view, a little bit early.
Yep.
And that's going to push the arms a little bit round, a little bit flat. So the golf club, and you can see there's very little upwards cocking of the wrist, and you've probably been told that before as well.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit too deep. So when I say too deep, it's too far behind you this way. Okay. So from that position, the shoulders are pretty flat. The left arm is pretty flat.
Flat, you mean not pointing towards the ball?
Too level, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a little bit too level for me.
Okay.
So now from that position, we're going to change. So you can see already the shaft is just pitched. That little move there.
Yep.
See that little move? So if you watch that, just that move there, just in here. There it goes. That's the steepening. So now you've steepened it.
Okay.
So that's the move. That's the bit where it's gone from there to there, and then it's gone. Okay, so that is the center of mass of this golf club.
Okay.
So that is the balance point, right, between the head. Now, in the golf swing, controlling that is the key to hitting good golf shots.
Oh.
Okay.
I never heard that before.
If you can control the center of mass, you can have a golf swing that works.
Okay.
Okay, so the center of mass can go one of two ways. It can either go too much under and it drops and the body's going to react, or it's going to get steep and the body's going to react.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So the club influences what the body does if it's out of balance.
Okay.
Okay, so my job as an instructor is to keep the center of mass in balance.
Okay.
If I keep it in balance, your body and your arms can move and the club can swing.
Okay. Got it.
So it's really important that you understand what the center of mass is. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So in your case, when we look at the top of the swing, what we've got to do is we've got to make the center of mass work a little bit more upward, not so flat, because here it's out of balance.
Okay.
It's a little bit more upward, so it gets into this position. Then when we do the transition, it can naturally drop a little bit and it's still behind your hand path. Whereas you would get the club going outside of your hand path, and then you're going to have to react by doing what your body does.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That makes total sense.
Okay. From my point of view as an instructor, what I've got to do with you is I've got to influence how that club comes out of the top of the swing to help you to get inside the ball.
Okay.
Okay. So I can do it. It's not a problem. I can definitely do it.
Okay, great. Nah, konsep yang gue pertama kali baru dengar juga adalah center of mass itu. Jadi titik balance-nya stick kita, dan kita mau ini selalu in control. Masalahnya apa dengan tadi kita flat? Ya, otomatis center of mass-nya jadi jauh dari badan kita, dan kita jadi perlu compensate dengan badan kita, dengan swing kita, dengan pergerakan badan kita untuk balikin sticknya kepada bola.
In your golf swing, you have a cocking action, and you have a hinging action.
Okay.
Okay. Those two things need to work together. So if you think about the grip, you have the left hand, if it's in a good place, can cock up and down, right?
Okay.
Yeah. My right hand goes on and I've got the hinging part. Okay.
Okay.
The cocking and the hinging, they work together. What I want you to do is I want you to feel that you're going to push down on the butt of the golf club, okay, and you're going to feel that you turn that way as well at the same time. Feel that?
Yeah.
There you go. There's your set. It's light.
Yeah. Actually,
So there's your mass. It's behind your hands now. So if that continues behind your hands, you've got an inside attack.
Okay.
Perfect. A little bit steeper. Just there.
That's it. Even more steep. Okay.
That's good. And you haven't turned fully.
Okay.
So sequence-wise, much
Yeah.
better.
Okay, great.
Yeah, because
great.
when you come to ramp it up, we would go,
Yeah.
now you're in a good position.
Okay.
From there, if I do that, okay, so what I want you to do is look at the ball, where the ball would be. Now start down from your foot. Feel that?
Yeah.
There you go. Now, from there, now where's that club coming from?
Yeah. From inside.
Yeah. So now all of a sudden you can just turn, reset, and go.
Oke. Nah, itu gunanya kita ada hinge dan cocking motion itu. Jadi rasanya tuh benar-benar in control banget. Dan ini bakal kerasa dari even pas backswing tuh rasanya enteng banget gitu, gampang banget backswingnya. Kayak benar-benar nggak ada beban sama sekali gitu loh. Jadi kalau sama ini gue kayak gini, kerasa nih kayak beratnya itu jauh gitu dari badan. Tapi kalau ini benar-benar kayak oh iya ini jadi jauh lebih gampang untuk swing dan maintain konsistensi yang lebih bagus. Dan rasanya itu mungkin agak aneh kedengarannya ya. Tapi rasanya tuh kayak palanya tuh udah jauh banget, udah ditekuk gitu. At least untuk feel gua kayak gitu. Jadi headnya tuh masih di luar tangan. Ini tangan kita di sini, headnya di luar sana. Rasanya tuh udah nge-hinge. Baru kita rotate. At least di feel gua, seperti kalian lihat di video, itu benar-benar kayak ekstrim banget. Kayak tangan gua tuh kayak jauh banget gitu rasanya. Tapi ternyata kalau di video nggak terlalu, malah kelihatannya bagus banget. Jadi itu hal yang feel versus real-nya tuh beda banget. Oh wow.
Watch. We've got to watch this, this, and this.
Ya.
Good. So, delivery is definitely behind the hands.
Ya, wow.
Okay?
Oke.
Don't have to be all this defensiveness. You can turn and hit it,
Oke.
knowing that the face is going to square up.
Oke.
So now we see in impact, there you go. If I sort of go and hold the club with my two fingers and I do that,
Yep.
now if I push down with my left, the club will rise, won't it? Can you see that?
Ya.
So we need to get that sort of feeling in your takeaway. So we need to
Okay.
feel a feeling of the wrist, right wrist is just going a little bit in this shape and the left is cocking upwards as it's doing it.
Oke.
There's my set. Center of mass is here. Now from there, if I can then move from the ground, so I'm going to move my foot, left knee, left hip, trunk, arm, mass is falling, right arm's falling, right in front of the hip. Can you see that? So now I'm in delivery. And how much I want, so whatever golf shot as you get better you want to hit is how you put that right elbow and right shoulder. So if you want to hit inside the golf ball, you load it here. If you want to hit over the top, you load it there.
Oke.
So delivery.
Ya.
So if I'm all good here, I can just turn all day and hit great golf shots.
Oke.
Okay, if I'm out of position here,
Then you would have to like extend.
I've got all sorts of
Okay.
things to do, right? So
Okay.
trying to organize a player into that position is going to influence that impact position.
Oke.
So in your case, going back, we just got to get you setting the club there, less turn, getting that right arm falling as you moving to the left. And you're going to hit it from the inside all day long, every day.
Oke. Great.
So ideally, if we use something like a wall, if you used a wall like this,
Oke.
and you just stood up against the wall, and you would be trying to not turn too early. So you'll be just trying to get the club working away. So
Oke.
so you can see there I haven't hit the wall. I'm just into
Ya,
it.
ya,
Yeah.
ya.
And then if you want to feel a move that you can do at the driving range against the wall,
Oke.
if you then take the stick, go to the top, there's your center of mass. Okay. Now you would normally go a little bit that way.
Yep.
What's the difference here?
Okay, so like you want to
So-
drag it on
so
the
the-
wall.
the mass stayed behind the hands and came down the wall.
Oke,
So you know the club is definitely staying
oke,
behind you.
oke.
It's
Got
not throwing out.
Itu dia.
Selesai sudah 1 hour sessionnya dengan Chris Connell, dan itu session yang benar-benar luar biasa sekali untuk gua. Dan bisa jadi ini akan membawa perubahan terbesar ke dalam swing gua. Karena seperti kalian lihat, backswing gua itu benar-benar dirubah total jadinya. Dan tugas gua sebagai murid adalah coba implementasiin, inget-inget apa yang dikasih tahu, dan coba benerin sendiri di driving range. Dan itu kayaknya satu hal yang suka kelupaan sama murid, karena mereka merasa kalau udah session sama pro itu bakal tiba-tiba jago. Tapi enggak, kalian harus put the work into it. Tapi ini benar-benar experience yang luar biasa. Gue merasa si Chris Connell ini orangnya juga sangat gampang ngomongnya ke kita. Mungkin dia udah tahu lah level-level orang, gue mungkin orang yang agak golf nerd, jadi dia kasih tahu hal-hal yang lebih detail, dia kasih tahu hal-hal yang lebih golf spesifik gitu. Gue bener-bener enak banget cernanya. Hopefully kalian di dalam video juga mengerti apa yang dia bilang, tapi kalau enggak itu gue dijelasin juga di driving range. Dan juga nanti akan ada beberapa Instagram video ke depan yang menjelaskan tentang hal-hal yang diajarin. Tapi emang ada feel yang beda kalau diajarin sama orang yang udah sering ngajarin orang juara. Jadi bener-bener kita bisa telan semuanya, kita coba cerna sendiri, tapi nggak usah kita ragukan ini valid atau enggak gitu informasinya. Kan experience dia tuh udah 20-30 tahun, dia udah coba lihat swing segala macem, dan semua informasi yang dia kasih tahu itu sebenarnya sangat logical, dan nggak pernah sekalipun dia bilang swingnya jelek, swingnya kacau, atau whatever, walaupun gue merasa sebenarnya dia merasakan itu, tapi dia very supportive, dan dia bener-bener cari cara yang gue bisa ngerti untuk benerin swing gue. Dan throughout session ini gue bener-bener merasa dia itu emang different level of coach. Emang bener-bener pengalaman itu tidak tergantikan. Jadi untuk siapapun yang mau coba juga session dengan Chris Connell di Limitless Performance Institute, itu semua informasinya ada di link in bio. Kalian bisa check out sendiri, kalian bisa tanya misalnya mau harga segala macam berapa. Jangan tanya ke gua, tanya ke mereka aja, karena gua nggak tahu. Tapi yang gue tahu adalah dia coach yang luar biasa. Jadi silakan siapapun yang mau coba, gue rasa harus cepat-cepat karena soon gue merasa banget dia akan padat sekali jadwalnya. Jadi thank you kalian semua yang udah nonton. Gue sekarang harus fokus ke driving range, mau benerin swingnya. Dan see you guys in the next video, di mana swing gue merasa akan berubah total. See you guys.